going today, Nana?
We are going to Pomegranate Place, which is a new quilt shop that just opened up. One of our friends, her name is Stauffer, and her daughters just opened it up. They had the grand opening in September, so we're going to go check it out, see what's going on.
As a quilter and a knitter, like, the best days are going and looking at new shops.
Yeah.
So fun.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited about you seeing it. I've already been there a couple of times, and then the shop hops and, you know, all that kind of fun stuff, like a little road trip. I'm like, yeah, this is good stuff.
Yeah. Are there any quilt shops that you really want to go to?
There's one that is here in the Akron area, which isn't too far from here, called Ohio Star Quilts, which is really nice. I don't think you've ever been there before. It's a really nice, and it's a big shop. They have long arm quilting machines and all kinds of stuff. I don't have anyone in particular because they're also unique and also different, that when you see them you're like, oh wow. So I'm kind of excited about all of them. How about you?
If I had to go anywhere, it would be Missouri Star Quilt Company.
Oh, absolutely, hands down.
Oh, you want to go there too?
Oh, yes. I want to go and spend a week there at one of their retreats or something.
I think they've got, like, don't they have a hotel now?
Yeah.
And to accommodate all of us traveling quilters?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Maybe that needs to be a bucket list place for us.
Okay. I'm all on board. I would also like to see one of Jenny Doan. Is it Doan? Is that the
Doan.
Doan. I'd like to see one of Jenny Doan, her road trips. Like, you can go and watch her and listen to her.
Oh.
She does some traveling
Like
things.
speaking engagements?
Yeah, I'd like to go see one of those.
Oh. What else you got, Nana?
I know that Pomegranate Place also carries a lot of motif fabrics. And it's kind of been fun to watch where they've gone from. And obviously Chrissy will talk about all of that, but it's nice to see they've got a little shop, and it's just now about a month open, so I'm very happy to spotlight them for on our show, just so that they can get a little bit of extra exposure.
Mm-hmm. Well, she started on Etsy, right?
Yeah, yes she did. And they do a lot of, or did a lot of clothing. I know Chrissy does classes, so again, in our interview with her today, she should highlight on all of that. But they're taking it to the next level, so I'm happy for them. The address is Hartville, but it's kind of going towards Brimfield, so it's, I would say, a little north of Hartville. But I believe the actual address is Hartville. right, we're on our second quilt shop visit. We're really excited to bring to you Pomegranate Place, and we're introducing Chrissy Stauffer and her lovely young ladies. So I'm going to kind of hand it over to Chrissy so she can go ahead and introduce the girls, who are extremely talented. I love coming here because it's so much fun. They help me learn things that I didn't know, and I think we have a really good exchange of information. So I'm going to let Chrissy introduce the ladies.
Well, quilters love quilters, right?
Yeah.
So this is my oldest, Olivia, Victoria, and Kezia, and they are 3 girls out of 11 children. They're
That's amazing.
thankfully they're older and they get to help. So
are they each different? Do they each bring something
yes,
different?
Olivia is artistic. She teaches painting and she's artistic with color and everything. She doesn't get to sew as much as she like because she's my. What do you do for us mostly?
Keep a lot of the bookwork.
A lot of the bookwork. Okay.
She's our helper in the books. And then Victoria, what's your?
I'm one of the main seamstresses. Me and Mom pretty much do most of the sewing. So yeah.
And she's not afraid of anything. So if she takes something apart, no problem. Put it back together. Just let her take it apart.
Can be seam ripped.
And we do a lot of that as quilters, right?
Exactly.
And then Kezzy, what do you do for us?
I usually do shipping for online orders, and then sometimes photography.
Nice. Okay, so you have a really nice mix here to complete the shop and bring everybody's talents together.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, tell us how you got started.
So we almost lost our house 10 years ago, and a friend up the street asked if I could sew a certain dress. Yeah, I can sew that. And I'm not a pattern person. I'm more of a look at it and figure it out person. So maybe she came by it, honestly. And so we started sewing dresses and selling them on eBay. And then someone told us about Etsy. So my dress journey was sew a dress, take a picture. It's my demo. Put it up on the Etsy or eBay. It was mainly Etsy. And they would order a size. And so we would never really have inventory. We would just have fabric. So I started getting bolts of fabric in. And then it started growing out of my basement was 1 room and then 2 rooms. And I had to kick boys out of a bedroom. And we kept talking about building a building. And so my fabric shop, I was trying to be have my fabric shop be a separate business. So Libby had more bookkeeping. And my sewing be another business. And so fabric was always Pomegranate Place, and the sewing was our legacy. And I wanted to mention that because the legacy I have to give the girls is the talent of sewing and the, I can't give them money, but I can give them, a skill, and obviously they've improved upon it. Excuse the Kleenex. So then, just a few months ago, January, I said to my husband, I would really love more space, and I want to retire, but the girls need an outlet. And so this house was for sale with this building that you'll see. And I said, I will work for 10 more years, and then they can have it. And so he's like, okay. So we took this building, and it was just, it was a deli, it was concrete floors, and we did all the remodeling. And so here we are. We added more fabric, and we are happy to be here.
And you just had your grand opening the beginning of September, right?
Right. So we haven't been open very long.
So they've got a whole lot of potential, and the ideas these ladies have, oh my gosh, it is amazing. But they are so talented. As far as designers, is there anyone in particular that you like, or, do you want to share something about that?
We like Kate Spain, and we like Bonnie Camille,
Oh,
and we like, I guess we're kind of bright. We like Deb Strain. So these are all Moda designers, but we've been expanding to Andover with Edita, which used to be with Moda, but she changed over, and so we like Edita. And Fig Tree. We We always have some fig tree somewhere in the shop. And so
We love Brenda Riddle.
Oh, Brenda Riddle.
oh yes, we always buy her whole collection.
Okay. Now, as far as your shop goes, it's beautiful, and you have definitely an eye for color here. I mean, it's very bright. It's very pretty as far as the color selections, the patterns that are here. You'll see that in the video. Is there a particular, as far as classes and stuff, are you teaching classes? What would you like people to know when they walk through your doors? You know, what's available to them? Obviously, you're a family-driven business, and you ladies have a wonderful mom here to leave you such a legacy. I'm telling you, I wish I had that. That was great.
Yeah, how come you don't have a legacy like that for me? She did teach me how to sew.
So I mean, when people walk through the door, what do you want them to feel, and what do you want them to know about you?
Well, we wanted to have this be a gathering place, a place to come and a place to feel welcome and loved and just welcome. And so we are doing some classes. We were in our infancy stage, so we do have a teacher that's teaching a block of the month. So I'm trying to bring in people to teach because I'm not experienced I do teach sewing to children, and we homeschool, and so some of our homeschooling friends, they wanted sewing lessons for their children. So I'm doing some personal classes, and then I'm teaching some women to like learn their machine, and I like to teach whatever you want to learn, and basically I just figure it out and teach them. Yeah, and we're kind of learning together, which is very fun. So it's very community. And
you just had a jelly roll class, right?
We just had a jelly roll race class. We all had a blast. And we
taught that. Well, she taught that, and I helped.
We will be doing more classes like that. We have a couple scheduled.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do. I don't know if Steffi's gonna get a picture, but there's a table runner that we're gonna do with Christmas fabrics coming out.
Nice. Okay.
Just little things like that. We want to always be include the beginners, because we know how that feels.
We get it.
Yeah.
So we're still in the learning process, like Mom said, especially on the quilting side. We've been seamstresses for years, but
and the ladies in the area, there's like this quilt guild, and all of these ladies in the area know more than us. Like a lady came in to help me with my long arm the other day, and she didn't come to help me. I said, "Hey, quilting lady," and she she helped me, and we're just it's fun to just exchange
of ideas.
Yeah.
and the community has been so supportive, and we are so grateful for that.
Yeah, they'll even come in. A lady came in and just bought an apron because she doesn't sew, but she wanted to support us on our grand openings.
That
was very sweet.
Very sweet.
That was sweet. So we are going to do, you told us that, was it you guys that did a mystery quilt? So we are going to do a mystery quilt.
That'll be
because
fun.
these girls can cook. So the lunch is going to be good. And that's going to be October 26th.
Oh, fun.
And then we're going to do, people have been asking me about one of my quilts that I just made. I have an Aki quilt, and I'm trying to be precise, and Aki quilt's really helpful with precision. And so we're going to do a geese quilt, a flying geese quilt. And so we're just doing a little getting teachers in and a little teaching ourselves. First and third Thursday evenings, 6 to 9, open sew.
So anyone that's in the area, this is a place to come. When you walk in here, you're going to be, oh my, this is so nice. So definitely, if you are looking to get away from the kids, get away from the husband, and just have some really good quality girlfriend sewing time, I definitely would recommend that you come here.
And we do want that to be like another thing, like Mom said, the community, homey, come and enjoy. And
before you know it, you'll all be sharing recipes and that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah,
like in the old
days.
days to have the quilting bees. And all.
Yeah, instead of all this paying lots of money for therapy, you come here and you just get it out, have a good time, enjoy, share information.
Quilt therapy.
Quilt therapy. There you go. One thing I did want to mention, and Steffi, as far as Victoria, I was going to call you Olivia, and I knew that wasn't right. Victoria, I came in probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we were talking about t-shirt quilts, and somebody just had handed her a whole box of clothes and wanted her to make a quilt out of it. So we just kind of exchanged some ideas. I gave her a couple of tips, and we'll have to get maybe 1 or 2 shots of a couple of the squares that she made. Oh my gosh, talk about thinking outside the box. She did a fabulous job on this. I mean, I think when the gentleman sees this, he is going to be so thrilled. I am extremely impressed.
It's weird how the daughters are exceeding me, you know?
But that's what you want,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's just like, whoa, where'd you get that?
Now, I could not do the books. I mean, I totally could not do the books. So kudos to you, shipping to you, and all the other things, the photography. Steffi's really the photographer in our group. She tried to get me into it, and I did a little bit, but she's definitely, yeah.
Yeah, my pictures are all blurry.
You get the idea. But also, I wanted to say with Kezi's shipping that we do have an Etsy shop for our
Good.
fabric, and so we do have a website that you go to the website and you just push shop now, and it'll take you to Etsy. And the thing I like about Etsy is, for my bookkeeper here, she doesn't have to figure all the taxes and all that. Etsy will figure it for her, so that's nice. If we don't have really a website builder at this time, so Etsy's a nice venue. So
When you go to Etsy, what are they looking for? Are they looking?
it's Pomegranate Place.
Okay.
It's the same
Okay.
thing. And also, when you just search on Google, like for All Hallows Eve fabric, Etsy, well, if we have any, it'll come up.
We all laugh about that because we all wanted that fabric, and it was like gone in no time at all.
Well, you made my day.
I was like, good pick.
You made my day because you said that they're going to print it again
They're
in
planning
the spring.
to. I don't want to put it in stone,
Okay.
but they're planning to. So.
Well,
Okay.
they should, because there has been a ton of requests, and
It's
nobody's.
nice when they do.
Yeah, and they're obviously listening to what we're all saying, because
Right.
that was a huge,
Yes.
huge seller.
Huge hit.
So
Because it's not like it used to be. They come out with collections, all the designers, and then they take them off. And sometimes that can be frustrating if you don't remember to buy your
Right.
backing or your binding.
Mhm.
exactly.
But so I'm not trying to push fabric on people, but I'm like, if you want some backing that's going to match your front, you better think about
Mhm.
getting it.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. As far as them contacting you, they're going to Etsy.
Okay, so our website is pomplace.com. And they can go there and they can contact us through the contact me page, or they can shop now to go to Etsy,
Okay.
or they can just go to Etsy. And that's Pomegranate Place, same name as our shop. And we have a Google page, we have a Facebook page, we have an Instagram.
Quilt swag page.
We have a quilt swag page. Can you imagine me getting on all these pages and remembering all of these?
No, I can't.
Passwords.
Can't.
So I want to do more on quilt swag, but other things.
Well, I mean, you guys have done a fabulous job here. I mean, I am to be able to come in and have a quilt shop that's really this close by with such a wide variety of fabrics. And obviously when you walk in, it's like you have met family and friends here. So I definitely recommend coming, checking them out. They are new and they are open, and what are your hours?
Oh yes, we have shorter hours because I do homeschool and we have a lot of work with all the family. And so we're open on Mondays and Fridays from 10 to 4:30, and we're open Saturdays from 10 to 3. And but you can shop online anytime, and everything, just about everything in here is online. Not some of the gifts, and we've been connecting with the community, and we have a lady that makes handmade soap, so we're selling some of her stuff.
Oh,
She's
nice.
from Sunnybrook Gardens, and we met her. She comes to us for goat's milk, for her goat's milk soap. And then Livy has goats, and everybody milks. And, then have a lady that does embroidery, and we've allowed her to show some of her things here. And is there anybody else? We have some feelers out for other people. We it's not totally a gift shop, but we want to have that available for people that don't sew and want to just come in and look at the pretty colors. And sometimes you just want to come in and look at the pretty colors. Just want to hang out. And then we do have some of our clothing that we started out making clothing. We started out with children's clothing, ruffle pants, pillowcase dresses, just fun, funky stuff. And we do Victoria, like, she's the master at father-son tie sets and.
Nice.
No, not me. So we have a class schedule on our website also if there's any interest in that.
We're also going to have an event. It's called Dress a Girl with Hope. Isn't that what it's called?
Dress a Girl with Hope. And it's next Tuesday, the 15th from 9 to 12. I say 12:30. The lady that's coming, it's 9:30. I'm sorry, 9:30 to 12:30. She's going to have to leave at 12. But it's a charity organization that we come in and we make basically a pillowcase dress, and they ship them with missionaries to little girls in Haiti, Dominican Republic, Africa,
nice.
that have never had a brand new dress. So our part is to host, and then we also make up kits. So she gave us a size of dress we're going to make, and then we're going to get it all ready. And we're going to have refreshments. And so it's going to be kind of like the old days where we don't have a quilt frame here that day, but we're going to have just come sew and
tables, machines, chairs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so nice.
And I hope to have one of those like a quarter or something and she won't have to come. I'm just chicken to do it without her. And she's gonna tell more about it, and then we'll be able to fly on our own. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Anything else you ladies would like to
girls.
say or add to the conversation? Let people know about you, other than you're fabulous.
Hey, Maureen does our quilting, and she's awesome. And she's so helpful. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, you are so welcome. You guys have been an inspiration to me, and I'm really tickled that we were able to get together and spotlight your new quilt shop, and hopefully help you, help me, help us, and help you out there. So thank you so much, everybody.
One thing I want to say about our address is it says Hartville, but we're actually closer to Randolph, Ohio, Randolph Township, Portage County. So, but that was not us being sneaky. That was what the post office put.
It's funny you brought that up because on the way over here,
ask.
Steffi goes, are they in Hartville or are they in Brimfield or Randolph? I said, well, it's Hartville. I think that's their mailing address. I said, but I'm not really sure. So I'm glad you clarified that.
Yeah, so GPS might be a little freaked out, but we really, they get you here. Did they get you here? Okay.
Yes.
Or did your mom have
Mom brought me. Yeah.
Well, I kind of took her the back roads coming over, and I said, look for the pink door, because the first time I went whizzing by it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I missed it, and came back, and I saw the pink door.
I just love the Google page that, when you type into your phone, quilt shop near me, we've had such fun things. Like a lady at a campground, she had been camping with her husband across the country, and she's like, I haven't been in a quilt shop in 3 weeks. And she Googles, quilt shop near me, and we came up, and she came in, and it was just fun.
Oh, how
Good.
nice. Oh.
And us girls, at least I want to say one thing. I want to thank Mom and Dad, and
Oh,
I am thankful for everything. And the family is wonderful to have.
that's
The legacy and
the support and the
Yes.
love and everything.
And to be able to learn all these things that not everybody can.
Yeah,
Not everybody has the privilege.
right.
So
Yeah, that's nice. Well, come to Pomegranate Place and check these ladies out and all of the beautiful things they have here, because it is definitely worth your time.